Good Morning Night Vale is brought to you by The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, a new independently produced and crowdfunded 10-episode original audio drama. Set in a deceptively familiar world of electronic surveillance and machine-mediated communication, The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine follows Lydia Ryan and her friends, lovelorn Ethan and wannabe internet sensation Dee, as they struggle to unravel the mystery of her mother's disappearance. Escape the sinister Fontaine family, and survive the feud over her grandfather's supernatural legacy. It weaves bitter family drama and high-stakes intrigue with fantasy and cyberpunk elements to create a surreal mystery about secrets and grudges, old books, big data, and the promise of infinite knowledge. And do not forget the talking birds. It's a full-cast production with original music and a bespoke soundscape presented through a series of found-footage-style surveillance recordings. And it's important to note, this show was made entirely without generative AI. Even the computers are voiced by human actors. Episodes are free, and you can start listening right now with the Season 1 finale due to come out on August 16th. For more information, go to lydiadisappears.com. and find The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine wherever you get your podcasts and start listening from the beginning.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
An Aries, a Gemini. I'm kind of getting Gemini vibes.
Good morning, Night Vale.
Hey, baby, it's your favorite Libra, Symphony.
And it's Meg, and I know you don't have a favorite Aries, but if you did, it would be me.
And it's me, Hal. I'm a Capricorn, so I already think I know who your favorite Capricorn is, right? Is that how this works? I don't know how it works, but I do know how this works. Good Morning Night Vale, the podcast where three people from Welcome to Night Vale, one of whom is not steeped in astrology even a little bit, talk about Welcome to Night Vale and do episode-by-episode recaps. Why? Because you demand it. This is your privilege. See, thought I was going to say fault, but no, because this is a pleasure and a privilege. Mm-hmm. And we are recording this on Wednesday, the 8th of October, 2024, and time may not have any meaning anymore. What do you think about that?
Yeah, and it's our second episode recording of the night, and it's Hal's third podcast episode of the day. So
yeah, in a row.
Yeah, he's podcasting at an extreme rate. So this episode is 194, the nearly infinite lives of Frank Chen, the description of which is, Frank Chen is here. Frank Chen is here? Frank Chen is here. How many ways can we say it? So the whole episode is just,
Frank Chen.
Frank Chen is here. Frank Chen is here.
Frank Chen is here.
Oh, Frank Chen is here.
Frank Chen is here.
Frank Chen is here.
Okay, cool.
Frank Chen.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Is here. Good night. Okay.
Good Morning Night Vale.
And that's our podcast, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. Our sponsors are, no, I'm just kidding. Frank Chen is a little bit everywhere, honestly. This episode, at this point, I'm like, y'all can't get it right. They're going to have to figure out how to be nice about letting the town off on the hook. Because at this point,
I really thought that it was settled, the last Frank Chen episode.
Same.
Right.
I think that's why I'm like so frustrated by this. I was honestly like just very frustrated because I'm like, can we not, was that not good enough? Like he got his final, like he lived a whole life, Frank Chen did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're just dredging up all these horrible, like, I don't know. And it's distressing for the family and all this stuff. I don't know. It just makes me feel, I don't know. I just didn't want that to happen. I just want everybody to be laid to rest and everything to be okay, but it's not.
Yeah, it really felt like a beautiful ending, the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Nope.
That's what happens when you have multiverse stuff. It's never over. Never over.
It's not over. It's not over. But and obviously we're gonna have to hear more about Frank Chen. This is turning me against Frank Chen, maybe.
Oh.
This episode is turning me against Frank Chen.
Whoa.
No, I want him to be happy.
Frank Chen's here. I don't know. I have to, I guess there's probably one more episode where we get the conclusion of this.
Yeah.
And I have to see if it lands it better than the last Frank Chen episode landed it.
Yeah.
If not, then I will say so. I will say that this went on too many Frank Chens long.
Yeah. Well, also, it's partially because I can see how distressing, I can feel how distressing this is, not only for the town, and Sheriff Sam had given up like a long time ago, but like the town is under a lot of turmoil because of this. The family is under a lot of turmoil. You can like feel it, like, you know, so we're just like, there's gotta be something else then. They wouldn't just keep bringing this up.
We're going to see. Maybe I'll eat my hat. Who knows? But I think
we've been strong and wrong before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm also just like, from a listener standpoint, I'm a little sick of the Frank Chen story. This is a cool, like, this one is like a cool way. The intern comes, it opens the door, releases all the Frank Chens, like, and that's fun.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Right.
But like, it doesn't need to be a whole episode.
Yeah, could have just been
Right.
a community
segment.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to say though, I did really enjoy Cecil speaking Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was great.
That was really good. Sometimes I swear to God, I can't read my notes because what I'm seeing here is Falfare. What the hell? Symphony?
You're probably talking about farfalle,
No.
which is the bow tie shaped pasta. And I could talk about it for a little bit. I really like farfalle. It's a really fun
Me too.
pasta shape.
Me too. I always
Holds
think
the
of it
sauce.
only for pasta salad.
Oh, it's good hot.
I don't eat it like hot.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good pasta
I'm
salad
not-
shape,
It's not my go-to for hot.
but you could.
Yeah.
I have. I like it so much that
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just grab it.
I'll use it in soups as a noodle.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because it's very cute.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a soup. Yeah. It is a cute pasta, but I guess my first inclination is to go straight to pasta salad, which I love. I love a cold pasta salad. Like has a deep place in my heart. Probably because you can eat it over multiple days. It's like filling. You could toss a little bit of anything in there. I love a pasta salad.
Yeah. It's like vinegary. It's creamy. There's stuff in it.
So good.
Yeah.
And you could put anything in there. You could put peas. You could put tuna if you want. You could put chicken. You could put, you could make it like,
Yeah.
Spicy. You could do anything.
Tomatoes. You could have.
I love a sun-dried tomato.
You could have
Olives,
olives,
anything.
exactly. Yeah.
And the longer it's in there, the more it soaks up the sauce. You know?
I wonder if it would be disgusting to make a sweet version of it.
Huh.
Like
Cinnamon?
sweet pasta salad. Like sort of like rice pudding-ish, but with pasta. Like you could
Well, I
have.
keep thinking of like
Yeah.
kugel, like
That's
Yeah,
like kind of,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's more baked.
Kugel's
But yeah,
close.
kugel is close to it. But like a cold, sweet pasta
but like
salad.
cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
add condensed
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah. Like
I could
condensed
see
milk,
it.
rather.
Or like even like a
Sweetened
sweetened
condensed milk.
yogurt even, or like a sweetened whipped cream with it. And then like,
Cool
I don't know,
whip.
dried cherries or raisins and
Ooh.
or
Look,
or
if you
just
want to try it, I will
Hey.
taste it.
I would eat it. That sounds like something I would
a
eat.
cold dessert pasta salad.
Pull up.
That's what.
Pull up, girl.
Look, I'm from the Midwest, baby. That's very like a normal salads that aren't salads here.
That's
you
what
know?
you say when someone's vegan. Can you have a pasta salad with whole milk and butter? You can have that.
Be like, you can eat chicken, right?
Yeah. Oh, so just one steak?
Wait, you can have tuna, right? Fish aren't animals.
Have some walleye.
Oh, a little bit of trout or a big mouth
Haddock.
bass. I don't know. Haddock.
Haddock. You want haddock?
Haddock. Look, I love my little salads.
Yeah.
Little pasta salads
This is
and whatnot.
all because you wrote down the note farfalle. So you really wanted us to talk about farfalle tonight.
Yep.
You know, honestly, most of the time we come into this, one or many of us is either hungry or has just eaten. So the fact that we're talking about food is a surprise to no one, right?
I went out to dinner tonight. We went to Din Tai Fung. It was good.
Oh, what'd you get?
We got soup dumplings. We got regular dumplings. We got
Classic.
buns. We got some noodles. We got some broccoli. It was good.
Yum.
Yeah.
I love soup dumplings.
I got a little boba for myself.
Give yourself a little treat, huh?
I love boba.
Me too. I like popping boba. I like the regular tapioca, the chewy ones. Okay. But I had to get used to it. Wait, have you seen that video of that guy who's like sitting in his car and he's like, they told me to try these ball-balls and it sucks in his throat and he's like, and then spits it and dumps it all over his car. There's some videos that have me laughing so hard that I'm like, this is what the internet is meant for, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is what it's all about. You have to sift through a bunch of crap for that.
Lately, my mom has been sending me really funny videos on Instagram of people's dogs, of just dogs doing bad things in general, but also like compilations of people's dogs that are like pull them on the leash, like somewhere horrible and like drag them through shit. And like,
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, same. I love animal videos, like ones where they, like cats are try and jump and then they miss the other side and then they fall down.
Yep.
Or like, you know, animals are doing anything weird, I'm here for it. Or when they sneeze, that's really cute.
I like the cat on the skateboard rolling up to the other cat, and then as soon as the skateboard gets there, they're fighting each other. But the cat waits until the skateboard is all the way over there. It doesn't jump early.
I really like the ones where the dogs come in the dog door with the garden hose in their mouth.
I've not seen that.
No.
It's so good. Yeah, I'll send you. There's a couple compilations of that.
That's good. Well, in addition to liking those videos, we also like to talk about civic responsibility. Remember, they get to vote, but here's the thing. Like, this is saying, like, they get to vote. The entire city is represented by this one vote, right? But, like, I feel like their voting process changes all the time. Because early on, like, in the mayoral race, didn't they, like, have to, like, just, like, throw it? Oh, maybe they did throw it into the gorge. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
I don't remember the electoral policies, but yeah, this is more insight into it. And we've got elections coming up in our country, if there's still a country, America, in November. So
LOL.
It's a great time to vote, everyone. Even if it's an off year, It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as an off year. There's definitely shit you can go out and vote for. So do a little research.
Especially locally.
Yeah. If you live in California, you should have received your ballot.
Yep,
If not,
I have to drop mine off before I leave.
Got to GER and VERT.
Got to GER and VERT.
That's right.
Everybody's got to
GER-VERT.
Get out there and VERT, everybody. But yeah, they remind us to be a good citizen and do your duty, do nothing, and trust Hidden Gorge. But you can't do nothing. You have to get out there and vote. So, wait, Steve, are you still working at the Last Bank of Night Vale at this point, or no?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This whole thing about the bank is upsetting because I didn't like the description, the carnival ride thing, basically. Okay. So there will be carnival rides, carnival games, carnival secrets, carnival dark tunnels that lead to carnival camp. There will be men in overalls whose arms are thick with matted hair and who smell of old cigarettes. No, thank you. I won't go then.
You never been to a carnival?
I will not be there. I will not be to a fall fair with anybody with thick matted hair on their arms. That creeps
That's
me out.
anti-Italian
How did it get
American.
matted?
It's anti-Italian American.
Matted?
An old Jewish person.
Matted arm hair.
It's from
Sometimes it gets matted.
making all the pizza.
Yeah. And
just-
matzah.
No.
All the za. Pete's and Mott's.
I'm sitting here with my arms crossed. I feel like you guys are tricking me.
I mean,
People's arm hair doesn't mat like that, does it?
I could, right? If you were particularly hirsute.
yeah. You don't know their truth.
Well, I don't want to. Look, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad.
The anti-Italian American defamation.
No, I don't want to defame anyone or shame anyone for the way their body is naturally. But like, I'm like matting. I'm thinking of like hair locking together. No,
Yeah.
I just always thought that arm hair was so much smoother. I don't know. I don't really have arm hair.
I wonder if I can mat this. I don't want to. It would hurt.
Yeah, I
to,
don't really. I have like a little arm hair, but not like, I don't have the,
I got some. I'll get more.
Hal has plans
Okay.
to get more.
Well, it's from where, girl?
That's my business.
You're gonna get a wig. You're gonna get a frontal for your a
Maybe.
lace frontal.
I'm gonna
for your
go
hair,
to
for your arm hair.
what is it? South Korea? Is that where people go to get that done? When they do like the special. They do like the whole.
Oh, the hair plug.
Yeah. I'm gonna get hair
That's
plugs. in my
Turkey.
arms.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm going to Turkey. Thank you, Turkey. Taking my arms to Turkey.
Get your hair done in Turkey. You get your teeth done in Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nose jobs too.
I'm gonna get hair on my teeth too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of the destinations. There's also Korea. Korea has a lot of plastic surgery, medical tourism, and then Turkey is it's hair plugs, teeth, nose jobs.
I can't even imagine. Like, I think my nose is like, if my nose got any smaller or thinner, I think my face would look so weird. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would look like a who.
I love my
With,
nose
like-
the way it is.
Yeah, me too. You know what? Let's feel like we're lucky that we don't have to change those things about ourselves. But I support anyone who wants to change anything about themselves.
Oh yeah.
If you want to go get surgery, do it. If you have the
Yes.
money to do it, hell yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
As someone with very tight young skin, I'm holding my skin back. That's the gag here.
I'm going to be like that lady from that one Doctor Who where
She's just
a
skin
face,
over.
a
She came
skin.
back a couple times, I think.
Yeah,
She's-
the Duchess Countess.
Yeah, the oldest. Wasn't she like the oldest human left?
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
so.
that. Just a face stretched over a frame.
That's going to be me. A stretched fame face. Stretched frame face. Anyway, continuing down on this episode.
By the way, great Glengarry reference in there.
Yes. The first prize is what was the second prize? is
1992 Cadillac Eldorado. Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is
You're fired.
You're fired. What's your name? Fuck you. That's my name.
That's right.
Coffees for
Always-
closers. Coffees for closers.
Let's put that coffee down.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked this whole section was like very fun. This whole episode is very interesting because we're back talking about Frank Chen.
It's too much Frank Chen for me, if I'm
Yeah.
honest.
Still, yeah.
Chen overload.
I'm gonna see if he can land the plane, but it's too much Chen. Joseph wrote this episode in May. The episode came out in September. So he wrote this He wrote this when Iris was he was doing all his writing so he could take paternity leave. So
Okay.
he put this one in the vault and then walked away. And then it's funny because he writes in his director's notes, like, hey, we hadn't killed an intern in a while. I'm killing an intern in the script, because he also wrote the director's notes before he went on paternity leave. And the episode that Jeffrey wrote before it kills an intern. So
They're right.
a little behind the
so funny.
scenes there. Is that, yeah.
Turmoil.
Mm-hmm.
It was a crazy time, you guys.
Yeah.
Crazy time. I will say that the Children's Fun Fact Science Corner, that was probably the most fun one that I've heard in a while. I don't know. It was just very visually, like, in my mind's eye, like, very visually, like, clear about the planets and, like, stars. And we live on a planet which is called Hugo. I mean, I guess if Earth was going to have a name, we call it Earth, but, like, what does it call itself? And I guess it's Hugo.
Yeah.
You know? So it's as good a name as any. If you could name the Earth, what would you name it?
Earth. Just to make people say that. Say, oh, was I wrong this whole time?
Earth.
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 Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Good. Go with that one.
That's great.
Yeah. I will not think of anything funnier than Earth. Maybe
No,
ever.
it's literally.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
Anyway, Earth.
Earth.
Damn. Earth. I love it.
So yeah, we'll have to see where this goes, where this Frank Chenification, where we end up with it. Because I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical over here.
The Chenification of Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank Chen is here still. Okay.
Up next, we hear from fans and friends of the podcast, but first, a conversation about this episode's weather. This episode's weather is Dress Full of Dreams by the Bipeds. At first, I thought this was instrumental because the like bookends of there's a significant amount of instrumental. But then, and I wrote plucky. I could read that because it was like very like banjo-y plucky.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the voices came in, they just kind of like ring through. I thought that was great.
I thought the vocals were really particularly, haunting and great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
This is kind of interesting. It's the Bipeds, which is, I did not know about them until today. And they're a dance theater company under the direction of the choreographer, Stacey Wolfson, and then a banjo player, songwriter, Curtis Eller. So Wolfson and Eller work together to devise these pieces that are a hybrid of dance and song. You can watch the video for this song. I watched it on the YouTube, on their YouTube channel. So I thought that's cool. You can kind of see the style of dance and movement that they do. And I think I don't know. I've never heard about something like this before.
Yeah, me either.
So
that's wild.
Yeah. That's really cool. You know what else is really cool?
What?
The FanZone Calzone.
Earth.
What on earth is happening?
Lately, I've been all over the place. Between touring, dog sitting, and traveling, my routine has become non-existent. Now that my travel schedule has slowed down, I need to get back to eating real food and not just grabbing what I can when I can. And Factor is making that easier for me. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes and require little to no prep and no cleanup. So even on the days when my schedule is completely out of whack, eating well is still achievable. Like today, I had 3 meetings and a client. By the time I was done, I was hungry and I just needed to eat. So I grabbed the Beurre Blanc filet mignon with Parmesan risotto and it was delicious. I was amazed at how tender it was and how flavorful the risotto was and saved me from having to pick something up quick. And in 2 minutes, I had something healthy, fresh, and delicious. So if you like fast, easy, and delicious meals, I think you would like Factor meals too. Let's eat real. Head to factormeals.com/GMNV50 and use code GMNV50OFF to get 50% off and one free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while supplies last until 10/31/2026. That's code GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Icarus writes, "Hi everyone. I go by many names, but for the sake of your time, you can call me Parker or Icarus." I know that's not exactly how it was intended, but I'm going just going to go my own way here. I love this show and I love to hear everything you have to say. Hal, I was so excited when I heard your voice on White Cat Productions' Conversations from the Abyss. I'm not caught up on the podcast, only on the one about A Beautiful Dream, but I've been working on catching up on it while I work. I work at a nursing home, and I personally think that Night Vale nursing homes would be for nursing parents, and because of the constant death of people in Night Vale, they have no need for elderly care. I love ghost stories, and I think that the trope isn't used to its fullest potential. I have so many ideas, but I've been creatively shut down too many times to feel confident writing them. Ideas such as sea captain who went down with the ship but refuses to abandon it until they both decay. Ghost pets, need I say more? Grandparent who promised they'd go to their grandkids' first game. Ghostly SOS signals from before a plane crash. Whole civilizations of ghosts who prosper even after their complete destruction. So anyways, my question is, what would be your favorite obscure death ghost story? First of all, those are great ideas. You don't need anybody's approval for anything. You can write what you want and put it out there however you want. And that's the only thing you can control. You cannot control how anybody reacts to what you do. So if you can find joy in the creating of things and in just the thinking about it, and that's enough for you, then that's all that it has to be. You never know where it could take you. So that's first, Icarus. You fly all the way to the sun.
That's not great advice. Okay.
No, fly to the sun.
The rest of the advice,
also,
good. The sun stuff, not for you, okay?
Look, you don't know. It could work this time. Did you put enough wax in those wings? Also, I'm recording a Conversations from the Abyss, another one in the next 2 weeks. So I don't know when that will be out, but it will be coming sometime. And now you've heard it here, maybe second. And favorite obscure death ghost story. I don't know. Give me the one, the girl with the sash around her neck. That's a good one.
The green ribbon.
Yeah, the green ribbon.
Yeah, that one's so creepy.
Yeah.
I had this idea for a ghost story. So you know how people randomly die from food poisoning, but from a product. So recently, Trader Joe's Alfredo just killed a bunch of people.
Word?
It was it was one of their products. There was some listeria cases. Well, I think it would be such a random way to die, right? You just heat up some Trader Joe's, and the next thing you know, you have listeria and you're dead. So I think it would be interesting to sort of have a Trader Joe's haunting experience. Anyway, someone else will, fill in the
you're haunting Trader Joe's,
yeah.
Or okay. I mean, I think that sounds like a great idea. I don't know. I love the idea of multiple ghosts being in a house, and just seeing what their interactions with each other is like, similar to the show Ghosts.
Mm.
There's a British one and a American one.
Yes.
But I don't know, just seeing how different people would interact. Or doing something where it's in a theater or something, all the ghosts of a theater come together to put on one show.
One last play.
Yeah.
Noises off.
But, the theater's getting shut down and demolished or something.
Sure.
And the theater ghosts are well, If we're going to go out, let's go out the way we went in, through the art of theater.
Dancing.
You know?
Theater ghosts are so creepy.
Right? Do you think they would work together? Do you think they'd zip, zap, zop?
I think that they would be, egos for sure.
For sure.
Got a bunch of actors with unfinished business.
And stage business. Yeah.
Woof.
Potato, but wait, what do people say?
Raspberry.
No, when they're like
celery, raspberry.
Yeah, when they're pretending to
watermelon,
talk
watermelon, peas and carrots, carrots and peas, peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
Raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, raspberry.
Strawberry.
Also, I'm just trying to, if you look at yourself, listener, go to the mirror.
Go to the mirror.
Go to the mirror.
Go to the
and
mirror.
say peas and carrots, but don't say it out loud. And see how crazy you look. Peas and carrots is not going to, watermelon. Maybe. See how that makes you look. Because the point is to look busy and like you're having a conversation. No, you could just look. Oh, watermelon, that's pretty good. Okay, honestly, right now, we're all practicing it and we look insane.
Well,
like it looks like we're all possessed.
Possessed by the theater
I love it.
ghosts.
Have I told you too about when I first moved out here and I was doing extra work?
No?
When you're doing extra work, you can't actually speak during dialogue. That stuff's filled in later. I've done the other half of that. But when you're doing extra work, you have to appear like you're having conversations. And I was doing extra work on the short-lived sitcom Bette Midler's sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
And I was supposed to be a guest at a wedding. And the woman sitting next to me, every time they yelled action, would like whisper very low, like, "Are you with the bride or the groom?" And I would just turn to her and go, "I can't hear what you're saying. You're being too quiet. Speak up, please."
No, you didn't.
I did. Every take. Because it didn't matter. Don't do this for me.
Ow. I love it.
And that's why Bette Midler's show didn't get a second season,
I was
Hal.
about to say, is that my fault? Am I the show killer? Oh.
Maybe it just wasn't the right vehicle for you.
Yeah, that's right. We're still waiting.
Up next, we have Nevada. Good morning, friends. I'd like to introduce my new kitten, Mixtape. She's 7 months old, and I'm so in love with her. Thanks for the perfect name, Meg. Mixtape is, first of all, great name. Good job, Meg.
You're welcome.
And I love that we have been granted, anytime anyone wants to send us pictures of their animal, I mean, we'll take it. Because, anyway, now that I've hooked you with the cat pics, oh, by the way, those cat pictures will be up in Patreon, question mark?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, just so they can see them too. Now that I've hooked you guys with cat pics, I'd like to share an anecdote about doubles. I grew up in Twinsburg, Ohio. I know that place. The home of the annual Twins Day Festival and Double Take Parade, the largest gathering of identical twins in the world. This year, 2025, will be the 50th annual celebration. The people that come in from other places are generally participating, and the crowd being dispersed along the entirety of the stretch from Town Square to the middle school means there's nobody have to look over to see what's going on. There's always a theme, too, with all the pairs dressing up to go with it. I'm sad I missed seeing the pirate-themed parade in 2023. Growing up, the festival was an event that me and my friends from school always looked forward to. I went to school with lots of multiples, probably a larger proportion than other places. Most of the ones I knew personally were fraternal twins, a brother and sister, of which I can name 3 sets off the top of my head. But there were at least 2 other sets of identical twins I interacted with at least somewhat regularly. When we weren't in the same grade, but I saw in the halls, working at the attached fitness center, and I'm sure at least one set of triplets in there somewhere. Aside from peers, half of my friends were related to a pair of twins. My cousins, fraternal twins, came in one year for the least look-alike twin contest, along with the guy's at the time fiance, who came with her own identical twin. That's all to say, seeing twins around here has always been very normal for me. After meeting my best friend, who went to school 2 towns away, they were completely dumbfounded by the concept of a festival of twins. I hadn't considered before that people just don't know about my favorite tradition in my hometown. So I ask, are there any identical twins in Night Vale? Would they be freaked out over a set of identical twins or a street full of identical twins? Much love from the Midwest 2003 baby, Nevada, they, them. P.S. Arby's curly fries are very hit or miss. The best fries I've ever had were at Slutty Vegan in New York. I live in Ohio, so I've only ever been to stop by on drives to Massachusetts. But they sell the seasoning called slut dust, and I put it on in my Alfredo pasta, and it is delicious, and I highly recommend pancakes. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, yes, I have heard of Twinsburg because I have a fascination with twins and multiples in general. Have I said this on this podcast before?
No, this is new information for me.
I find multiples fascinating because I'm like, oh, it's an anomaly in the, genetic whole system. And I find it cool. And also the fact that you share DNA, like you could murder somebody and your sibling could go to jail for it because you have the same DNA and fingerprints and stuff. I find that to be wild and wacky. Also, it's like looking in a mirror. Go to the mirror. So
back to the mirror. Back we go.
And also, I always thought it would be cool if I had a twin sister, but I don't. It's just me in here, supposedly. But yes, I definitely think there's twins in Night Vale. I think there's triplets. There's probably a quintet somewhere.
There's a fuck ton of Frank Chens. So
too many Frank Chens. So that's not twins. That's just altered. But I guess you would see them as twins, no?
Yeah, I mean, Night Vale doesn't seem to be freaking out about the fact that there's a ton of Frank Chens, so I don't think they'd be weird if there was just like twins.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think they would be upset by it at all. Did you guys know about Twinsburg and the festival?
I did not.
Vaguely. I forgot it was in Twinsburg, Ohio. I did know there was something like that where they had a bunch of twins get together to march for their independence. I forget what is it they do? They're just celebrating the fact that they look like each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
That they're twins. They have a special bond. They share the womb.
We have our own language. If you burn one of us, the other one feels it.
A psychic once told me that I would have twins. So
maybe she ate it.
They were wrong. Yeah.
I mean, Iris does seem like...
You think Iris ate her twin?
Yeah. She does seem like 2 people.
The rumor mill's buzzing about it.
She ate her twin.
Yeah, let's spread that internet rumor.
Yeah. But she's definitely enough work. It feels like 2 kids.
Maybe it is.
All right. Next up, we hear from Jerry. Jerry writes, "Good morning, Night Vale. Thank you for putting up with all of my rambling letters over the years. I know Hal always says to not apologize, but every time I hear something 3 years ago me said, I always cringe a little on the inside. I have a quick thought based on a very short throwaway line from episode 251, Detours, when Cecil mentions yet another new intern in his office. My new theory for where these interns keep coming from is that this is actually some kind of detention or prison labor program, and being hired as the new intern is akin to being shipped to the gulag in Siberia. Thank you, as always, for the entertainment value. It's been 0 days. Jerry. Thanks, Jerry. Jerry, I love hearing from you. You can apologize or not, but no apologies needed. I really enjoy hearing from you. And yeah, it's an interesting theory. I can't wait to get to episode 251 because we finally just got back to killing interns in our timeline. So I'm excited to see where we're going to go. Thank you all so very much for listening. The next episode is Silas the Thief, Part 1. And until then, good morning, Night Vale. Good morning.
Good Morning Night Vale is a Night Vale Presents production. It is hosted by Symphony Sanders, Meg Bashwiner, and Hal Lublin. It is edited by Felicia Dominguez and mixed by Vincent Cacchione. It is produced by Meg Bashwiner. Theme music by Disparition. Email us at info@goodmorningnightVale.com to share your theories and ask questions, or to tell us if you are fully Halloween ready. This show is powered by our patrons, like Ashley Allison, Avery Lewis, Belinda Matthey, Bree Palmer, and Caitlin Up. If you are interested in supporting this show in exchange for lots of fun, exclusive, insider hypercool kid content, check us out at patreon.com/goodmorningnightVale. For more info on this show, go to goodmorningnightVale.com. Special thanks to Joella Knapp, Jeffrey Craner, Bree Williams, and Joseph Fink. Calzone ingredient of the week is infinite number of Frank Chens. Oh, brother.
I'm not giving up. I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop!
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.